So just a quick reminder, I'm going to tell everybody if you're not actually eating or drinking, which during this little short Shana Tova Happy New Year service we'll ask you not to be doing, we are going to ask everybody who's capable to wear a mask. And now you're probably wondering, kids, why is Rabbi Josh saying to wear a mask when he's not wearing a mask? Well, the way we have worked ourselves is that where we're standing is far enough away from each other and from you that we're going to keep ourselves very, very safe and then put our masks back on when we're not talking or singing. But while you are out there singing a little bit closer to people and celebrating this new year, we'll ask you to keep your masks on. But more importantly, we are here to celebrate a new year. We are here to celebrate that we are here in person on the most spectacular day. We are ready. Who's ready for a new year? I need a big cheer. Who is ready to sing some songs? All right, so let's sing. You can even get up in your chairs and dance. Welcome to our Shana Tova Labor Day Children's Family Services. Happy New Year!
I have a question for everybody. What shape do you think a year is? Can someone tell me, raise your hand if you think you know what shape a year is? Who can tell me, raise your hand? Do you have a guess for a shape? Yes? What's that? A triangle? No. Maybe yes back there. What shape is a circle? What shape? Let's knock him up. Let's knock him up. I love you too. Well, that I will take. That I will definitely take. Shana Tova. All right. I'm gonna solve the mystery. Can I have more of me in there? I'm gonna solve the mystery. A year is a circle. So please take your hands. Everybody stand up in your chairs. You're gonna stay with your paws and make a big circle. A big circle for me. And I want to hear a big New Year oh to say how great the next year is going to be with me. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh. One more time. Oh. Now, take that year and make karate chop hands. And I want you to lean to your right, stay in your pod, but someone in your pod who needs a back massage because it's so stressful this year, give them on the back massage. Ready? Like this. And ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Now switch. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Now we can all dance and boom, boom, le-le-le-le, boom, boom, le-le. Boom, boom, le-le-le-le, boom, boom, le-le-le-le, boom, boom, le-le-le-le, boom, boom, le-le. Boom, boom, le-le-le-le, go all together. Oh. Karate chop this way. Ba-da-ba-da. Stay there. Ba-da-ba-da. 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 Boom, boom, le-le-le-le. Boom, boom, le-le. Boom, boom, le-le-le-le. Boom, boom, le-le-le-le. Boom, boom, le-le-le-le. Boom, boom, le-le. Boom, boom, le-le-le-le. Boom, boom, le-le-le-le. Spike.
Yes, Cantor Smolash.
What's your favorite sound for like this time of the year? Like if you were to pick a sound that would be like your ideal favorite, makes you happy sound, it'd be what?
My favorite sound is the Rosh Hashanah clarinet. The Rosh Hashanah, everyone, you know about the Rosh Hashanah clarinet. Did I get that wrong? Did I get it wrong? Is there an instrument that we listen to on Rosh Hashanah? Does anybody know what it's called? Is it the Rosh Hashanah guitar? It's the Rosh Hashanah guitar. I feel like I heard it from way over there. Can you say it again super loud? The shofar. Oh, that's what I meant. The shofar, Rabbi Smolash, is my favorite sound. And there's a song, I don't know if you knew, we can become our own shofarot, our own shofars. So here's what I need everybody to do. Sit up straight, feet on the ground, if they reach. If they don't reach, that's okay, just dangle them. Deep breath in, slowly out. We're gonna go through the 3, 4 sounds that a shofar makes. We sing like this. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Everybody sing. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. Cantor, Neil, and I, wave Cantor, Neil. We're gonna sing one of the sounds that a shofar makes, and then you are gonna sing it back to us with Emma and Cantor Michael. Okay? Like this, listen. First sound, tekiah. Your turn, tekiah. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Okay, the second sound is 3 medium-length blasts on the shofar. It sounds like this. Shivarim. Your turn. Shivarim. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Okay, this one is my personal favorite. Teruah is 9 really fast, really short, really quick blasts on the shofar. It sounds like this. Teruah. Teruah. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Okay, everybody bring it way down low. Way down low. Okay, at the very end of all of the shofar blasts, we have one final blast. Everybody say tekiah. Gedolah.
Gedolah.
This is one really long blast. We're gonna do it all together, biyachad. We're gonna see how long we can hold our notes on Gedolah. Are you ready? Tekiah Gedolah. To hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy. Let's sing that again. Come on. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year.
Has anyone here ever been to a birthday party? Anybody? Yeah, and then a cake comes out, and what do you do with the cake? Candles. Well, tonight at our Birthday of the World party, you and your family will be lighting candles. It's sort of a birthday party. And if you go to a New Year's party, what do you do at a New Year's party? Not drink champagne. That's for the next service, okay? What do? You make resolutions. You decide to be better in the year to come. And what do we do at Rosh Hashanah? We make resolutions. We try to be better in the year to come. And what do you bring to a welcome home party? Well, when the welcome home party is here at Temple Israel, what it makes me feel like doing is praying. And so we're going to rise together for the call to worship as we begin our prayers.
So you can be seated. My kids came to me this morning and they said, Mom, we hear something in the kitchen. We hear something in the kitchen. What is it? What is it? So I said, shh. You have to listen to find out what it is. Can you do that with me? Shh. And so we went into the kitchen and we discovered that our kitchen had been transformed. There were round chalot for the new year. There was grape juice, both. Who likes purple grape juice? Who likes white grape juice? There were candles, there was apples, there was honey. The whole place had been transformed. And then they said, Mom, there is something that's so delicious happening. And I said, what is delicious happening? And I said, oh, let's look in the oven. And there were giant cookies in the oven. And there was apple strudel in the oven, all sweet things. And they said, Mom, we want to eat it because it sounds so good. And can we eat it and go, right? Because when you put something yummy in your tummy, you go, So I said, it's only 8 o'clock in the morning. And they said, but it's Rosh Hashanah, Mom. And I gave in. And so we all ate cookies, and we all ate strudel, and we took big bites, and we said, ah. Can everyone say, ah? So if you put that Rosh Hashanah spirit that is filling our houses together with all of the delicious things that we are baking, and you take a big bite, you get schma. And that is what the schma is. It is bringing everything together because we are saying happy birthday to the world created by our one God. So we sing the Shema.
Be seated. This is such a fun day, and this is the moment where we are to be quiet. I know it is really, really hard sometimes to be quiet. We're going to try. We always want to talk. We want to share what we're thinking with the person next to us. We have something we have to say. But right now, we're going to say it in our minds and in our hearts and in our souls. And it's called a prayer. And because we're quiet, it's a silent prayer. And as we're about to start this new year, there's so much to say to God. We have lists and lists. And so I want you to close your eyes. Rabbi Yedwa mentioned resolutions. These are things we want to do better in the year. So I want you to think of one thing right now in your mind, so you're thinking it. You don't have to say it out loud. You're going to tell God and you're going to tell yourself what that one thing is that you're going to do better this year. You got it? You got it? Okay. Just think about that one thing.
So I want to tell you a story about a long time ago. God had created the world, and all of the days of the week were fighting. They were fighting because every single day thought it was the most important day, and they could not agree on which was the most important day. So the very first day came forward, and the first day argued,
I am the most important day. I was the first day created, okay? And on my day, God separated the light from the darkness. Without me, the world would be in total chaos. There would be no evening. There would be no morning, like today. I am the most important day.
It's kind of a fair point, but before the first day could even sit down, the second day took its turn.
Oh, you are so wrong, my friend. I am clearly the most important day because on me, the second day, God made the heavens and separated the water on high. Clouds, everybody, right? Clouds, right? Give the clouds a standing ovation. Clap your hands. The clouds, yay! What would we do without clouds? And the streams also. Are they moving, those streams? Is the water moving? Okay, good. On that day, the God separated the water above from the water below, and without me, there would be no place to put the earth. So take that, day one.
So the second day, with its cloud above and its water below, has a pretty good argument, but then the third day is going to make her argument.
Okay, there's no argument here, friends. The third day is the best day, the most important day. For on this day, the world, the earth, was created, and the trees and the flowers, everything green, everything pretty, everything beautiful. The trees bring oxygen to our world. This, the third day, is for sure the most important day.
So with flowers floating, the third day stepped down, and then stars began to twinkle in the sky as the next day came forward. Really twinkling above your head.
I don't know what all you are talking about. This does not make any sense. They are so small. Those little things on the earth, like the flowers, the silly trees. Nobody hangs out up in the sky with me. I am clearly the most important day. Look, there are stars in the sky. There's a sun. There's a moon at night. Without me, you would not be able to see at nighttime. Nothing would look as amazing if it wasn't for me, the day with stars and moon and sky. I twinkle like a king. It's unbelievable. Look at me. I'm on fire. This is the best of all of the days.
So the stars kept twinkling, and then day 5 ran forward.
You stars are nothing without us. We are all the creatures that fly in the air. And all the creatures that swim in the seas. I mean, come on, have you seen how many beautiful types of birds and sea creatures, hawks and sparrows, whales and dolphins there are? You guys like animals, right? Do you love animals? Everybody call out your favorite animal. And that is why day 5 is obviously the most important day.
Well, day 5 is pretty important, but then day 6 came forward, standing tall above the rest.
Roar. There is no day more important than my day. Because on my day, day number 6, don't you forget it, my day, the 6th day, God created the beasts of the field, from the mighty tiger to the little mouse, little tiny mouse. But most important, it was on the afternoon of my day that God made the first people, human beings created in God's own image. Which of your days could be more important than that?
It's a really good argument. So all of the days argued back and forth, each fighting for their own day. Their voices getting louder and louder, each one trying to make their argument. So I have a really important question. I need to hear lots of cheers and lots of hands if you think the first day is the most important day. Who thinks the first day is the most important day? Oh. All right, what if you think the second day is the most important day? Raise your hands and clap if you think the second day is the most important. The third day, does anyone think the third day with the trees and the flowers is the most important? All right, what about our 5th day, the sun and the moon and the stars? Okay, some cheers. The 6th day, all of our flying and all of our swimming things. What about our 6th day, all of the animals? Raise your hands and clap if you think the 6th day is the most important. Oh, that one might have gotten the most votes. So as all of the days are arguing back and forth, all of a sudden, the days realize there's one day that they haven't heard from, day 7. So they turned and said, day 7, what do you think is the most important?
They're adorable, aren't they? They're so cute. All of them jumping and celebrating. But then there's me. I am day 7. Yes, the world is filled with stars and flowers and beasts and humans. But God waited till day 7 for the most special gift of all, the gift of Shabbat, the gift of rest. God brings peace and love and joy into the world through me. What could be more important? There is one more day, though, days. There is one more day that could be even more special than us all, or as special as all of us put together.
What day could that possibly be?
It's Rosh Hashanah. Everybody answer Rabbi Ariana with me. 1, 2, 3.
What?
Rosh Hashanah is the
what?
biggest day. It is the birthday of the world. It's when we celebrate all of us together. So really, it's me and Rosh Hashanah.
So on Rosh Hashanah, we get to celebrate all of the days. You all get to be celebrated today. What a great holiday. Thank you so much, all of our days. Can we get one big cheer for Rosh Hashanah? 1, 2, 3.
Do you ever have, like, one of your siblings that was in school and maybe they did something not so good? And who was it that gave them a consequence at school? Was it a teacher or a principal? Can you think of that? Sometimes that's a good idea. If I do something wrong, say I throw something in class, shh, then a principal or teacher will say, sorry, Michael, you need to stay in the corner for a bit, whatever it might be. But I also have parents in my life, a mom and a dad. And I know mom and dad sometimes give me consequences, but you know what they want in their hearts? To just say, I forgive you for everything. Come, let me give you a hug. Because that's what parents are at their heart. Well, Today's the day we call on God to be both of those. In case I did something wrong, like calling someone a name, God will give me a consequence. But God also wants to say, I forgive you for everything. You're the most beautiful person to me, and I want to give you a big hug. So the word for king is Malkenu. The word for father or parent is Avinu. Everyone say Avinu.
Avinu.
Now say Malkenu.
Malkenu.
Now say Avinu. Imagine God as your parent reaching out to love you, to hug you, and say Avinu. Now imagine God is there, checking if you did everything right, and making any corrections to say Malkenu.
Malkenu.
Now sing this melody with us. Just lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie. Sing melody, Avinu Malkenu. Avinu Malkenu. Once again, Avinu Malkenu. Avinu Malkenu. Avinu Malkenu. Chonenu v'anenu. Ki en banu mas. Reach up for God, reach up in the air. Aseh imanu. Tzedaka v'chesed. Reach up higher. Aseh imanu. Tzedaka v'chesed. Ve'hoshiyeh. Keep reaching from your heart, everyone. Aseh imanu. Tzedaka v'chesed. Aseh imanu. Tzedaka v'chesed. Ve'hoshiyeh. Now reach and hug the people you came with. Everybody hug together. Avinu Malkenu. The people you came with. Avinu Malkenu. Avinu Malkenu. Chonenu v'anenu. Ki en banu masim. Well, it is a very special time. We're gonna blow the shofar, and so I want to bring Molly up. Molly is an exquisite shofar player, and she can blow the shofar with amazing sound. So Molly, you set yourself up there. Is everybody ready? Ready? I'm gonna pull out. Wait a second. I think the shofar's down here, right? So I'm gonna pull out the shofar. I want everyone to yell at the top of your lungs, Tekiah, and I'll pull out the shofar, and then Molly will sound the shofar. Is everybody ready? On a count, I think
Get
I
ready,
got
guys. Get
it.
ready.
Ready? Okay,
Here it
you're
comes,
ready?
here it comes.
One, as loud as you can. 1, 2, 3, Tekiah. All right, you guys are out of practice. That was definitely not like a Rosh Hashanah Tekiah. Ready? As loud as you can. 1, 2, 3. Ready? Shana Tova Together.
It's the
Okay.
shofar.
I'm going to take this shofar. I'm going to hand it to Molly.
Wait,
What?
What are you guys saying?
What's that? It's not
I
a
think
shofar?
They're disagreeing with our shofar.
I think it's definitely a shofar. What do you guys think? What?
It's a dolphin.
It's a dolphin?
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
I think
You're
it is.
so silly.
It is a dolphin. Well, we cannot sound the shofar calls with a dolphin, right? Even though it makes a nice sound. Okay, fine. Oh, sorry. I left the shofar over there. Here, let's just get rid of that. The shofar is not an animal, but it comes from an animal. Is that right? It comes from an animal? I think that's right. Okay, I got
think
it.
it
Ready?
does.
Now, as loud as you can, Tekiah. Ready on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Tekiah! There. This comes from an animal.
It's beautiful.
What?
What?
Is someone, why are they talking?
I don't know.
It's what? It's
It's string.
string. Oh, it's yarn.
Oh,
It's not a. It's okay.
that's
Well,
an easy mistake.
Let's make a nice
Easy
Rosh Hashanah
mistake.
sweater out of that. But okay. Okay, so if it not comes in, oh, you know, it's like bigger and round, isn't that it? Like it. Okay, I got it this time. Ready? Final time. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Tekiah.
What?
It's a shofar. Yeah, good. Okay, Molly, you're gonna sound the shofar on. It's a
baseball? What?
Oh, it probably is a baseball. I guess you guys are the experts, right? Because, I'm Canadian, but let's save that for a softball game. That's okay. Okay, so oh, you know what? My mistake. The shofar makes a lot of noise. You can hear it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this has got to be it. I mean, what else is there left, right? On the count of 3. Tekiah. 1, 2, 3.
Tekiah.
Shana Tova.
It's making
What?
noise.
What? You like my shofar? Thank you very much.
I think we messed up again.
Well, what is it? If it's not a shofar, it's
a tambourine.
Of course. I realized I forgot my tambourine here from Shabbat. Okay, well.
Our mistake.
We're running out of time, and there's only one thing left here. Molly, I don't see how you could possibly make the shofar sounds on this. It's like weird looking, and let's try it, okay?
We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot.
Try. You ready? On the count of 3. 1,
1, 2, 3.
Tekiah. This is a shofar?
Woohoo!
Molly, can you play the shofar sounds on this? Let's try it. Okay, everybody stand up. Stand up. Molly's going to face that way. Now I want you to be very, very still. See what happens when you hear the sound of the shofar. Something wakes up in your heart, something beautiful. And will you help us with the biggest tekiah yet? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now say shivarim. Now say trua. Here comes the long one. Ready? So hold your attention. Say Tekiah Gedolah.
Tekiah Gedolah.
Shana Tova. Yashikoah. Oh, well, there's only one friend left that we have to introduce to you. Yep. One friend left, and that is my friend. I mean, honestly, I started playing Magic this year with my son, and so I know all about dinosaurs. And my dinosaur is a 6 mana, 7/8 reach with hexproof. So bring your dinosaur out, whoever it is. Ready? There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. Knock, knock, knocking, 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. He wants to spend Rosh Hashanah with everybody. There's a dinosaur. Where's your dinosaur? Knocking at my door. Knock, knock, knocking, 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. He wants to spend Rosh Hashanah with. What's that? Hold on. What? My dinosaur's saying something. He's been waiting all year, and now that it's Rosh Hashanah, he wants to dip an apple and to sing a New Year's song. How about yours? He wants to blow the shofar. He can hold the notes so long. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. Knock, knock, knocking, 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. He wants to spend Rosh Hashanah with me. Woo, woo. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. Knock, knock, knocking, 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. He wants to spend Rosh Hashanah with me. Shana Tova.
Shana Tova. The crafts and the snacks and the Tashlich station is back open. And I just heard if you go to this corner and look out, you can see a beautiful Rosh Hashanah rainbow.